It's me, Brad, giving an Eyehasaxe review today. There are no other reviewers with me because they had previous engagements. So today I'll be reviewing Tenchu, Stealth Assassins for the PlayStation. As you know, the review is based on 4 topics: gameplay, controls, story, and graphics. Well, let's get a quick overview of gameplay. You can choose from 2 ninjas, male Rikimaru and female Ayame. In the game, you go from mission to mission, completing various objectives from assassinations to obtaining strange plants to heal sickness. You travel throughout the level in third person, using your various tools to aid you, such as a grappling hook that allows you to reach high places, rice cakes that distract your enemies while they eat them, shurikens for ranged attacks, and many other cool items like an ocarina that makes animal sounds. You can dispatch enemies in several ways using stealth ninja techniques, blowing them up, or fighting head-on. The last one is not recommended. You go through a level using stealth techniques, paying close attention to the Kai meter in the corner. It tells you if an enemy sees you, thinks he knows you're there, or doesn't notice you. You can perform some awesome attacks as well, and some cool evasive maneuvers, but these are somewhat awkward, and if you don't get it right, you're screwed. So overall, gameplay is pretty good. 8 out of 10. Now on to controls. The controls are pretty simple, the PlayStation version. L2 is item select left, R2 is item select right, L1 look around in first person, circle and R1 are both crouch, and that kinda cuts from the control use. Triangle is aim / use item, X is jump, square is attack and assassinate, and D-pad is movement. You can also perform some button combos to do sweet moves like the moonsault and jumping backwards off of walls, but these moves are just glamorous and they don't really come in handy too often. They're simple, but if you end up missing one button, you waste time and can be attacked. Also, pressing down on the D-pad allows you to block incoming attacks from the front, so getting surrounded will get you killed. It's best to kill people stealthily in this game. Well, I'm giving controls a 5 for being average. Story time. You pick from either of the 2 assassins, Rikimaru or Ayame, and you serve Lord Goda, a feudal leader of Japan. You go about doing his dirty work so he doesn't have to get his hands dirty, but never harm the innocent. You assassinate an evil merchant and find a rare plant to cure his daughter, and along the way you meet a very strange man named Onikage, who always seems to get in your way. You end up fighting the guy like 3 times in the game. He's one of those villains that you just love to hate, or hate to love if you're into that. Well, as the story unfolds, the demons from hell end up getting loose, and Onikage is helping them. The demons kidnap Princess Kiku, the one you had to get the plant for, and now you're ordered to rescue her from Mei-O. I guess he's like an evil warlock or something. Well, you travel to hell. It's more like a tunnel. You kill Onikage in a final duel. Yes! You follow the princess's cries and end up fighting Mei-O, who takes the way you learn to play the game and turns it upside down. I mean, he freaking teleports and moves lightning fast. It's nuts. It's just completely insane. Well, I just do what any ninja would do. I lay down landmines all over the place and throw grenades. You kill him, save Kiku, and run. The tunnel starts to collapse, so Rikimaru holds it so the princess and Ayame escape. It collapses, he dies, Japan is happy. In my opinion, the story's pretty decent. The game does a better job at telling it than me, but it could still be better. Story receives 7 out of 10. Now for graphics. Yes, this is an older PlayStation game. I mean, I used to play it when I was like 9, so the graphics aren't that amazing. They're decent for a game of that time. They're about average. You can distinguish the background from enemies, so that's good. You can see some blood. The people are a little blocky and generic, but the bosses aren't too bad. You can tell they're important people. So, graphics gets a 5. Average all of those scores in your head, you get a 6.25, 6 rounded down. So Tenchu's definitely a keeper. A game you should probably play if you like stealth and killing. I like killing. Well, that's all I have this week, so see you next time on Eyehasaxe Reviews.